What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from home. It's a cold, windy evening here in Cleveland, Ohio, and it's time for me to get into some beers. So the first beer I have today is Lug-Tread from Beau's all-natural brewing company. They are out of Vankleek Hill, Ontario, Canada. Hope I pronounced that correctly. And if you watch my videos, you know over the summer, Beer Day with TK and I went up to Canada, took a trip to Canada. And while we were there, we went and visited Drew from Beer for Breakfast, Fast for Snacks, and What's on the Grill. And he gave us a pile of beers. But we also went to the beer store and bought a bunch of beers as well. And we brought them all home. And it's been quite a while because this is now December and that was in July. And I should have marked the beers that Drew gave us, but I didn't. So I'm not quite sure whether this is a beer that Drew gave us or this is a beer that we picked up at the beer store. But either way, like I said, this is Lug-Tread from Beau's. It's got this cool kind of tractor on the can here. And on the back, it just says Lug-Tread lagered ale. And a lagered ale is a hybrid style. So it's a top fermented beer like an ale is, because ales are top fermented. But then it's cold aged like a lager. So it makes it kind of a hybrid style. It's a lagered ale. Store cold, drink fresh. Well, I failed there because I'm not drinking it fresh, unfortunately. Contains barley, wheat. Not much else here on the can. Unfortunately, there's no real date on the bottom. Just some sort of date code type thing. But we'll see if it's still good. I have had this beer before a couple times. The first time I had it, well, both times I had it, I was in Toronto. The first time I was at the Bovine Sex Club. And the second time I was at History. And both times I just gave it like an average score on Untapped. So I expect it to be kind of an average beer. And since I've had it a few times, I should know if it's, hopefully I can remember if it still tastes the same. On Untapped, it gets a 3.61 with, I believe that says 36,000 check-ins. On Beer Advocate, it gets an 84 good with 341 check-ins. Oh, am I going to overflow that? Hope not. Poured that a little hard. Man, I thought this glass was clean, but right here it looks like there might be some dirty glass mafia going on in the glass. See if I can get any sort of sense off this head. Yeah, kind of bright, grassy. Just kind of bright, grassy kind of beer smell. It smells kind of nice. And that is crystal clear. There are large bubbles just floating up through there. Might even be able to see those on camera. Just kind of half-ass floating up to the top. A lot of fine carbonation in there you probably can't see. Like I said, that's just crystal clear. Probably about a 1 on my SR. Man, no, I'm going to get about a 2 on my SRM chart. Big moose-like head that's not going anywhere. And I'm going to see if I can chew through that head and see what it tastes like. Cheers, everybody. Very light bodied. Pretty crisp. Nice clean finish. A little bit of almost like floral lemony grass flavor and then some light hop bitterness. And then the back end just finishes clean, like nothing there. This is very reminiscent of a proper Kolsch beer. It's a nice beer. I gave it 3s on Untapped both times I had it. And that's probably about where it is because it's nothing special. It's nothing crazy. It is a nice beer. It's a well-done, tasty beer. I'd give it a horns up. And even with the age on it, like I said, I picked it up or received it in July. And this is now December. It's still a nice, tasty beer. Still tastes fresh to me. yeah, if you're looking for a light, crisp lager style beer, check out Lug-Tread from Beau's all-natural brewing company out of Van Leek Hill, Ontario, Canada. And like I said, I don't know whether TK and I bought this or Drew gave it to us. If you gave it to us, Drew, thank you very much. If not, well, go check out Drew's channel anyways. As always, embrace the adventure.